What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden, and Merry Christmas. We're doing a Christmas-themed video today. Figured that it'd be, one of two. I'm actually going to do a box opening for next week, which the video will be released on Christmas Eve, because that's a Thursday. But for today, as you can see, I've got a special guest with me over here. He's actually on video and on voice. Greg, how's it going?
Going great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks for being here. So this is Greg Miller. For those of you who don't know, he's Bobbert on Discord and the boards. He's part of the Twin Cities playgroup, or I guess Minnesota playgroup. You're kind of a little bit farther from the Twin Cities, but that's what
Closer
we're doing.
now, actually.
Cool.
Sorry.
No, I guess I don't know if you moved somewhere lately.
Yeah,
Are
I
you-
moved this summer, so
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. So let's go ahead and get into what we're going to be doing today. We decided to build some Christmas-themed decks. So Greg's got a red and pale green deck going, and I've got a green and crimson deck. So all of the cards, even like the curses and covenants and sites and everything, will have those brigades in them. I guess with the exception of Bethlehem and Greg's deck, but we allowed that for thematic reasons. Hopefully people know why. um, but yeah, let's I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my deck a little bit, and then we'll swing it over to you, Greg. So yeah, it started out with some Lost Souls. With the Lost Souls, I decided to go pretty standard, but I wanted to include Humble and Wicked because I'm running Moses. He's green, so wanted to do that because they're both granting modifiers, so they cannot be negated. And then Dominance, obviously we got to get the Manger, Son of God here, as Greg's got as well. Very on point. And Falling Away just for Elijah shenanigans. And I guess I'm not going to go into too much detail about each of the cards or anything, because these aren't really decks for competitive tournament. Here's the decisions you make, because these decks are not fine-tuned at all. So I'm just gonna, I guess, start off with Gifts of the Magi being kind of the main artifact, which is thematic, obviously. And I worked around it with her as a pretty old school, well-known combo. You attack with her, they have to shuffle all but one card and draw 7, so then Gifts of the Magi lets me draw 7 as well. And a similar thing with Philip's Daughters, who is also a green prophet, that included reveals and underdecks 4 random cards, and an opponent has to draw an equal number of cards, so you get to draw 4. Other than that, I was like, well, I'm in green, gotta run kind of the counter cards that green has, because it's got both Moses and it also has Nazareth. As you can see, I've got in reserve here, and I guess Nazareth is also thematic as well, because that's they were returning to Nazareth for the census to be taken, right? I think
other way around. They went to Bethlehem for the census, and then he grew up in Nazareth.
Oh, shoot. I might have to cut that part out. Embarrassing. I gotta read my Christmas story again, I guess. Maybe that'll be the next video instead. I'll just read the Christmas story on my channel.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, so since I'm also in green and crimson, I figured I gotta run the green crimson dual cards. So Drawn Sword and Forest Fire, getting those in here with Ezekiel. And then Great Fish and Scapegoat are also two red or green and crimson cards. So had to get those in here as well. And I didn't want to just go like straight Babylonians on the defense, because I wanted to get some animals in there, because Jesus was born in a manger, which was a feeding trough for animals. Unfortunately, I don't really. I mean, I guess a goat is kind of a
There were probably goats there.
yeah, like there were probably goats. I'm guessing there weren't any great fish. Probably no serpents, and
Probably not.
probably not any devouring lions. But no, I guess, I mean, if there were shepherds nearby, there might have been some lions who were fending off their flock, but I don't know. But of course, I didn't want to go completely without Babylonians because then drawing Sword and Forest Fire wouldn't be quite as effective. So I did toss Nebuchadnezzar in there last minute. He was kind of a borderline. Like I didn't have him in there right away because Nazareth kind of shuts him down, as you'll see. I'm a little upset about during the game that we play, but kind of bites me in the back more than I'd hoped. But yeah, otherwise just some other New Testament stuff with Simon and Sapphira working well with dissension and hypocrisy that cannot be prevented stuff, and a little bit of a Colosseum in there too, because decided not to run Scattered or Belshazzar's Banquet, that kind of stuff. So went with the cannot be prevented theme, I guess. And then on other, I guess, notable things on offense, of course, gotta play New Beginning because it's green and it's classic. Um, so let's see. Other than that, not much. Nunc Dimittis works well with Nazareth, but it was just kind of a fun. Put all these squish the different cards from the themes in each brigade into their. I guess it's kind of like those the brigade contender decks, except actually have expensive cards in here like Three Woes and Second Coming and Paul, I guess. No, actually, I think Paul is in one of the contender decks now that I think about it. But, anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my deck. I guess in the reserve, New Covenant is in there because if you're everything's got the same brigade, then you're always going to fulfill that unity. So it's a pretty sweet card to be able to squeeze in there, and of course it has green, so that helped. But yeah, with that, I'm going to pass it on to you, Greg, and I'll let you go over your deck, and I'm going to kind of be your pointer here for cards. So,
All right. So, yeah, as opposed to the Green Crimson deck, mine is Red Pale Green. We have pretty similar soul packages here. I think it's only one off. I'm running Distressed over Prosperity, I think.
yep, and Covet over Humble.
Yes. Yep, so pretty close, similar concepts. Going to the Dominance, again, fairly similar package. Have the Falling Away because, spoilers, I'm running Ace of Hell, so the new Falling Away is very good with that. And then Doubt was admittedly a slightly backfiring meta call, because I knew that Green has gotten a lot of multi-brigade enhancements lately, but not overly committed to those on Jaden's side. So.
Yeah, well, I kind of made a little meta call too with putting Household Idols in. I should have probably mentioned that.
Artifacts, you've got the standard book, but then also Book of the Law, just as a bounce. Not super important, but it is a temple artifact. It can sit in the Solomon's Temple that we also have here to go along with some of the good kings we've got on offense. Bethlehem, nice. As Jaden mentioned, is very thematic and also works pretty well with David Outcast's Refuge, who we are also running, since you can toss people to reserve and then band to them.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's nice.
Yep.
I liked how it coming with Abraham because he got that, but yeah, David's another good call.
Yeah, it's a fun little way to get stuff back with not losing as much value. On the offense, of course, so we have David and Jotham. The core of the offense, ideally, was going to be Mary and Joseph, because it's a Christmas deck. You have to run Mary and Joseph. Which meant going into some Meek, at least. I decided to go with the Kings because I wanted to run straight red as well, which that goes better with the red-purple stuff, I think, than most of the other combinations we got probably. See. Obligatory Joshua. We have Mighty Warrior, who is Christmas colors all by himself. Oh. And then just a sort of standard red banding package, Ace of Hell, Caleb, Ahimelech, and Mighty Men.
You said Mighty
And
Warrior, and I went to Mighty Men at first. I was like, wait, no, this is the wrong guy.
it is a very mighty offense.
Yeah.
Uh, and then pretty close to the standard red pack or red enhancement package as well. You've got Not Alone and Battle Cry are probably the most notable ones, just for banding to a Himalak. But then Bravery of David, Soldier's Prayer, Council of Abigail, the usual stuff. On the defense, we've got Assyrians, and this is actually a full Assyrian unity defense. We've got the new trio from LOC, Rabsaris, Rabshakeh, Tartan, along with Sennacherib as a little bit of tutoring. Siege Army, because if you're running Assyrians and not running Siege Army, what are you doing? And
Letting your opponent have fun, that's what you're doing.
We don't do that here.
You're right.
And then Mounted Forces, again, as a full Christmas package with Pilgrim and the Crimson.
True, yeah.
And then, again, pretty standard enhancements. Maybe a little heavy on negates between threats, blasphemies, 2,000 horses, and then also in reserve both foreign horses and hired sword.
Oh, yeah, should have gone over to your reserve here. There you go.
Yeah, but when you're grabbing weapons from reserve and you have a big banding chain of 3 people, negates are good.
Yeah. That's for sure.
And then the reserve has obviously some covenants for book. I am creator is red, so I could actually run it. And then Philistia with Serpent, of course. Confusion of Mind for the Assyrian laborers in deck. Get that early negate heroes if you can drop that early. That's a lot of fun.
Yep.
Both Ishmaiah for David and Jehoshaphat for both David and Joseph as targets in reserve. Spears for Caleb. So yeah, lots of ways to grab stuff out of reserve and a couple ways to put stuff in. So
there you go.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, I guess it was a good thing that I didn't go the Foof Isaiah route with the.
I will say that was in there very deliberately in case that showed up.
Yep. That so for those who don't know, the Foof Isaiah protects purple Brigade Kings from opponents. So in throne decks nowadays, Isaiah is in there because David to Jehoshaphat to Isaiah is a pretty strong attack because Isaiah is a musician, so Jehoshaphat can band to him.
Yeah, well, and I mean, looking at your offense, there are a couple of musicians and/or priests in there, so
true. Yep.
There are plenty of banding opportunities even without the Isaiah.
True. Yeah, I guess banding to Moses would be decent. I mean, I guess he would kick himself out by negating Jehoshaphat, but still David's a 10-11 and Jehoshaphat's a 3-4. So
the trick is you go Jehoshaphat, Aaron, Moses.
Oh,
and
true.
then just Aaron gets kicked out.
Yep. Right. Yep. All right. Well, yeah, I guess so. I also had Book of the Law in my deck, and it doesn't work. Or I mean, it's not quite as synergistic as you have it in your deck because I don't have any Meek heroes. I actually, for a brief moment, thought about running the Meek Isaiah.
Nice.
Just because I would, be able to get the benefit from Book of the Law, and then I think there was something else that I was thinking of including. Maybe I was thinking of running my own Mary because get the Christmas brigades, but I'm not sure. That was maybe bending the rules a little bit too much. So, but yeah, I did decide to put it in there though, so that I could bounce my Moses and then play all of my territory class stuff, and then put Moses back down. I thought that was kind of a neat little trick, and then also I guess bouncing your opponent's characters before attacking with her is kind of nice.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't think about that. That's kind of nasty, huh?
Yeah, so I mean that's actually I was wanting to put an Oath of Purity, but it's not doesn't have green. It's teal and gold.
I had it in Overbook of the Law at one
Oh, yeah.
point as well, but realized, oh yeah, that's not red.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise that would have fit real nice, and with her, that's pretty sweet. I mean, so it's kind of like Hypocrisy, her, which I guess I didn't even mention as a combo, but so Hypocrisy, you just bounce all of your opponent's heroes, and then you play her, and all of their heroes get shuffled. Um, so with Oath of Purity, it's kind of like that, except you just, keep doing it. Um, so, alrighty, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get into the game here for you guys. I hope you enjoy it and get to see all of the fun, Christmas themed cards coming out as they kind of sneak up here and there. But yeah, let's get into the game. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
All right.
Alright, zero souls.
No souls. Okay. Well, I got one.
Not at all.
I
I do have a star, though.
All right, you can go for it. I do not have any.
Alright. I will place down star ability, play this character on Assyrian Labors. I can reserve a card from hand, which will be, I think, this one.
That one, not that one.
Yes, that one. To activate a Pilgreen Curse on there, which will be Confusion of Mind.
Nice. I will opt not to discard 2 enhancements or Eco Dominant.
Understandable.
Alrighty, well, I guess I'll go first, because then maybe I'll draw a Lost Soul. Sure. Let's start out by activating Book of the Covenant. And I will take let's take Covenant with Abraham from reserve. Glad that one has green in it. And I'm going to activate Covenant with Abraham. And you ready for the next green card?
Oh, is it? Oh my god! I know I am not ready for that.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the Lost Soul in there and pass the turn.
Oh dear. All right.
Got
Still no souls for you. So.
Got my Christmas themed drink, the hot cocoa.
Ooh, very nice.
Hopefully it doesn't make too many annoying swallowing sounds in the mic.
Alright. I will. Well, you've got Nazareth. I'll go ahead and play Bethlehem.
Nice. How thematically on point.
Indeed. And then we'll go ahead and drop Caleb.
Alright. I assume you're playing as in a fortress, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. Bethlehem as a fortress.
Yep.
I know he doesn't have... Oh, wait, actually. Nazareth protects decks from search abilities, yeah.
Correct.
Alright, well, it does not protect reserves, because reserves did not exist. So, even though I don't have access, I will battle challenge with Caleb and equip Spears from reserve.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to decline.
Understandable. And that's my turn. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Wowza. Okay, well, I will, in my upkeep, I'll draw one off of book. Alright. And let's put down this guy. Hmm. And confusion of mind, huh?
Yup.
I'm going to take I'm gonna take New Covenant from reserve with book.
Which one? The Jeremiah one. Alright.
Mm-hmm. And then I will use Covenant with Abraham to take Jeremiah from reserve. Haha. And yeah, I suppose I can put down Jeremiah, and I will. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna play Faith, and I'm going to shuffle it to take a cloud card from my reserve, which will be Faith of Abel. It's kind of a last minute ad, but seems like it might be helpful.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good for you right now, huh?
Let's see. Got 11 cards in hand, so I guess I might as well just play it. And we'll shuffle the Confusion of Mind.
Done.
Of course, that means it'll probably be back, soon enough, but...
Eventually. Well, I can't search for it, so...
That's true. No endless treasures for you. Haha. Let's put down Simon the Magician. And...
Self-contained Christmas colors.
oh yeah. Yeah, I thought about running Mighty Warrior too for that reason, but he didn't make the cut, so...
He did in mine, so...
Oh, nice.
Spoilers.
Well, I mean, probably fits a little bit better in yours.
Just a tad, yeah.
I guess if I went with, like, the Isaiah build, then, that might have been okay.
That one you gotta get the silver tinsel in with the Christmas colors, too, though.
The which one?
The silver as tinsel is in with the normal red and green.
Which one is that?
Just silver in general if you're going with an Isaiah build. I mean, I suppose new Isaiah doesn't need it as much.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on Poof Isaiah. Have been since he came out.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just do a battle challenge here, and I can at least look at your hand. It seems
Yes,
decent.
you can.
Alrighty. Oh boy. A little doubt action going on. Offer of exile. Withdraw. Here's a draw X. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that is my battle challenge.
I believe in this situation, I'm going to decline.
Fair enough. I don't even know what to get rid of. Let's just put that down. And then I will pass the turn.
Still no souls. I swear there are some in the deck.
They don't have red or red or pale green, so I didn't include any of souls.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should have gone like the border of the souls has to
Oh, there you
be
go.
red or green. Let's see, I
All
think
right.
awake and distressed, those both have green borders. Or no,
Yep.
awake is just the green color in the art. Yeah,
I mean, I'd say that's close enough too, right?
yeah, I suppose.
All right. I will lay down the mighty warrior.
Hey, there he
Talked
is.
about him and he decided to show up.
If only he
Full
was
Christmas
1225 instead of 1212.
If only. And then I think I'm going to play Book of the Law to bounce Caleb as
Nice.
a human not in battle. And put those spears on Mighty Warrior.
Seems good.
Go ahead and Caleb back down, but then swing with Mighty Warrior. Look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Or no, it's opponent's brigades, not
Oh wow.
good brigade or evil brigades. I always forget. So top 4.
Mm-hmm.
I can either take a red card, an OT red card, and underdeck the rest, or toss the next evil enhancement. I will choose to toss the next evil enhancement. So these go back on top. And that is my rescue attempt. And I do have green, so I can get in the sight.
Yeah, that you do. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I suppose I can try it that way. Yeah, I'll block with Simon the Magician. My initiative?
That it is.
Alright, I will... Yeah, I'll toss a Forest Fire at you. Unfortunately, it
Fair
only
enough.
does 2 damage, but, you know. Or 2 strength, I don't know. And then, let's see. Bethlehem. It's a pretty good card. I like that.
The fun one, yeah.
Can I play a dominant?
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to play 3 woes as evil to negate Bethlehem.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, the card I have is not New Testament. But can I play... or do I have initiative again, I guess?
Yes. Yes, your initiative.
Alright, let's... that's only evil characters. Okay, yep. Oh, you have Jordan interrupted. That's right. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to underdeck a good card from your hand.
Alright.
And the council. And the not alone. Interrupts for days.
Yup.
Although I guess not alone doesn't work, because Mighty Warrior is not human.
That is true. He is symbolic.
Alright, let's do Council of Abigail. And then I will draw 3. And does that help me at all? We can try that. Okay, so let's see, I'm a 7-8 and you're still big, 10-10.
Yes, I am
14-13
14-13 with the weapon.
Alright, so I will play Delivered. And I will activate an artifact from my deck. So we'll turn these over. See what I even have in here. That one's tempting, but I think we're going to go with this one. And unfortunately, Flying Scroll is not Crimson, so don't have to worry about that one. But I will activate. Let's activate that one and draw 2. Look, another lost soul for you to rescue.
That's all.
Oops, I just revealed bottom. Alright, let's use the hunter, I suppose, or I guess I can't because Nazareth. So, oh wait.
Oh yeah. Huh. Oops.
Oh, alright. Let's do a little backtracking here. So I guess that should be in there. That should be in there. That should be in there. I can go back to reserve. And then Endless Treasures was in my deck already, so I guess I'll just shuffle my deck, I think. And I think we're back to normal, right?
If you would like to take back the delivered.
No, I mean that's alright. Well, let's see. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything else that'll help me anyway. So yeah, sure, I'll take back the delivered. Thanks for that. Yeah, that was one of those. Okay. Well, with that, I will die. And you will get the soul.
That's all. Let's see. 7 cards in hand. I believe I'm done. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Oh, well, that one came back. Well, my upkeep, I will draw 1 off of book. And I will... I'll negate Mighty Warrior with 3 woes. Since I can, you know, guess that that's probably who you'll be attacking with again, since I'll put the hunter in there.
Yep.
And let's see. How do we want to do this? I will use Covenant with Abraham, and we'll take Ends of the Earth from reserve. Hopefully we can hit a Lost Soul now. And, well, actually we'll... then I'll activate New Covenant, and I will let Jeremiah ban to a human this turn. And then I'll rescue with Jeremiah and look at your hand. I guess I probably know pretty much all that's in there.
Yeah, I don't think it's changed since you last looked at it. But
Yep. Um, Team 2 left. Opponent must capture their human hero, reserve their active artifact, or give you a city. Okay. And with that, I will ban to Moses. And I did not put the ends of the earth down because I'm dumb. Well, alright, I guess that's my battle challenge.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to decline.
Alright, well, that was silly. You should be able to add sites from your hand. You got too excited. It was like Jeremiah and Moses. Wow, that seems pretty good.
It's a strong band, but
alrighty. Let's put down the scary Nebuchadnezzar.
he is quite spooky.
Yep. One more card. I don't think I'm going to use delivered, and this way it's basically like I still played it.
There we go.
And I'll pass.
All right. Oh, there's a soul.
Hey.
How unfortunate.
This way I didn't have to give you a good enhancement.
All right. So you have a woes on Mighty Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite unfortunate. All right. I believe I will just do the second verse same as the first.
Mm-hmm.
Though it is, in fact, a little bit worse. Rescue attempt with Mighty Warrior. He's prevented by woes.
Yep. And
but he is green.
Let's see.
And he is 10-10.
Right.
Because he still has the decrease from the toss.
Correct. Yep. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off with the dominant, if that's alright with you.
Go ahead.
I'll play Chronicles of the Kings as evil to negate. Oh, I guess that kind of takes out my book and stuff, but I guess I got my covenants out, so yeah, we'll still do it. And takes out your book as well, I suppose.
Yes, it does.
So we're negating good enhancements is kind of the whole point. And then I will block. Yeah, I'll block with the Great Fish, and I'll negate Bethlehem and Caleb, I guess, and shuffle Mighty Warrior. Or no, set aside Mighty Warrior. I get shuffled.
Now, remind me, I apologize, I haven't played a ton with this. Is the negate from Chronicles instant, or is it still negating things that I would play now?
It's still negating, so
right.
it lasts through the phase, which is
yep.
what makes it actually good.
Yes. Alright, yeah, suppose that will work.
Right.
So I'm set aside for 3 turns.
And let's see if I can not draw any more Lost Souls for 3 turns. Although I'm sure there's got to be a Joshua in there somewhere, so.
Nah, you're safe. He's not here. He's not a valuable card. I didn't put him in.
He doesn't work really well with red.
Yeah, he's overrated.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if there's one card that should not have been printed with LOC is probably Joshua.
Yeah, probably.
Which is, you know,
All right.
unfortunate because he was a created or player created card, but.
So I'll drop a pair of evil characters from my hand to get down to 8, and I'm done. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can actually do something this turn. That'd be nice. Alright, so upkeep I will negate. Let's just do Bethlehem again with woes. Then I will so you can put that down, and I will yeah, let's activate Endless Treasures, and I'll underdeck it. And which one do we want this time? Let's do no, let's do this one still again. Seems like it's pretty good. Might have been a little bit of a tech, but you know. I'll draw 2. I mean, I was like, man, I should put one more idol in, because, like, to make Endless Treasures more, you know, useful, and so I was looking through the idols, and I was like, well, this one's pretty good. Might be a little unfair, but I gotta try it out. And
honestly, I think the new Household Idols is underrated. Like, obviously, you put it next to the old one and whatever, but
right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's decent for sure.
Yeah.
I guess the one part, or the downside, I guess, is that there's a lot of ways to bounce characters now, and so if you can just, you know, bounce your heroes and then ban them in from your hand,
Yo,
then that kind of
that's fair.
yeah. But got a couple options here. I think we're gonna go with this one, and I will choose Assyrian Laborers to block. And so you're a 3/8, so it's a stalemate.
That it is. Your initiative.
Alright. I'm going to let's see. Yeah, I think we want to go this way. I'm going to play Faith of Samuel, and I will abandon Jeremiah and Moses. So Jeremiah, we'll look at your hand again. And, ooh, 3 woes, huh? Alrighty. Then I will draw 3 because they're both cloud. And drew a remnant, which is negated. And it is your initiative.
Alright. Well, with the myriad of abilities in battle, don't think I can play around that this time. So, go ahead and you can have your first soul.
Hooray. Alright, let's put down Sheol. And that doesn't work. Yeah, I suppose while your Bethlehem is negated, I might as well I'll scare you with the serpent. And I'll pass the turn.
Alright, draw 3. Well, there's a covet, but there's a Nazareth, so it doesn't do much.
And a Moses.
And that too.
It's like, well, I mean, green's got Nazareth and Moses. Like, might as well play the counters, right? I suppose I could have added ends to battle last turn to get an enhancement, but I suppose I was already at too many cards anyway, so.
Well, let's just play this straight and attack with Caleb. No evil giants, no cities to take, no red warriors to band to, and I don't want to go to my reserve to equip a weapon because of Sheol, so just attack with the bear Caleb.
Just a bear Caleb. What can we do about a bear Caleb? It's an 8/5. I'm kind of wishing I didn't waste my Simon on that block, now that I have stuff that's actually good to play on him.
Now that you have NT enhancements, yeah. In my phase, that took down one.
Ah, yep. Let's block with a scapegoat.
Ooh.
And I guess, yeah, makes it my initiative.
Before it's your initiative, I kind of wish I didn't have to do this, but I think it's necessary. You're going to play 3 woes as evil on household idols.
Alrighty.
and then it's your initiative. Maybe that tips my hand too much, but whatever.
Well, I mean, I've kind of seen your hand a few times now. I sort of know
Fair
what
enough, yeah.
what to expect here. Um, hmm. Although that might actually tip your hand just enough. Let's see. So it is my initiative then.
Yes.
All right, I am going to play Hypocrisy, and I will bounce all of my heroes.
Mm.
And I believe, yeah, so now I'm a 1-8.
Correct. And my 8-5 is still beating that, so still your initiative.
Alright, I will play Drawn Sword and try to discard Caleb.
Alright. Well, I think at this point, we'll stop that with Bravery of David. So negate Drawn Sword and discard Scapegoat.
Oh,
Not CB anything, so you can negate it.
right.
Because David is not in play.
Darn, I was hoping you only had the bands. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna work because I do not have anything to negate it. Well, So that's your Drawn Sword is negated, and then you're, oh yeah, and then you're discarding Scapegoat. Okay. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's worth using Shield at this point, so I will go ahead and give it to you.
Woohoo. Let's see, 9 cards in hand. We will drop Mary.
Mary?
Mary.
Nice.
But no Meek heroes to go with her yet, so... Well, go ahead.
You didn't, decide to do the December Mary?
No, well... So, I don't know about you, but when I'm building decks, I normally say, like, okay, this is what I want to do, and then just a pile of cards, and then trim down until it fits into a deck. December Mary was in the deck at one point. The Magi and Gifts of the Magi were in the deck at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel and Birth Foretold were in there.
So, just for reference, I pulled up Mary promo on my Lackey, so this is what we're talking about to the viewers. This card increases 3/3 if played in December. So
yes, and it is in fact December as we record this.
Yeah. Alright, so I drew my 3. I drew Exiles, which, now that Moses is actually not in play, I could use that if I want to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna top deck my... Where am I looking here? I'll top deck my Delivered, sure. Alright, and then... You know what? I don't think I can pass up the opportunity to do this. So... I suppose I should figure out a Woes target. I'll just keep it on Bethlehem. I did include Gifts of the Magi.
Ah, there it is.
Because, well, I'm in green, so...
Oh.
Might as well...
Oh, no, do I have to watch out for the her?
Well, don't have to watch for too long. So here it is.
Oh dear. Well,
I'll select you as the opponent to shuffle.
understandable. Which card do I want to keep? Hmm.
And I really should have put down one of my other heroes first so that I could actually draw 7, because I'm at 10 right now.
Let's keep this card. So the rest will go back to my deck. Draw 7. No souls in there, surprisingly enough.
Wow. Alright, well, because Gifts of the Magi is active, I will draw 6, because that puts me at hand limit. And with that, it is your block.
Hmm. How do I want to do this? Let's go this way. So I will block with the Rabsaurus from hand.
Alright.
We'll band to Rabshak and or the Tartan. So that'll be Rabshak from hand and Tartan from territory. The characters he bans to can't be negated. The Tartan will negate a neutral card, which is Ends of the Earth.
Alright.
And Rabshak will underdeck her, and you may reveal your hand instead.
Um, yeah, This is kind of tough. Yeah, I suppose I'll let you see what I got.
Fair enough. Alright.
Maybe it ruins the surprise a little bit, but you know.
Ooh. Some fun stuff in here. Alright, sure, yeah. Good to know.
Gotta include all the fun green ones, right?
Oh, of course. Huh, can I do anything about that? Alright, and then Rabshak may equip an evil weapon from reserve or take a pale green enhancement from reserve. Well, I had an idea. I might have to try something else instead, huh? Well, I don't think it's the right order, but let's do this. So we'll equip a pale green weapon from reserve, which will be Hired Sword, to negate Gifts of the Magi. So you can put those 7 cards back, or 6 cards back.
That's not very nice. I think they draw in this order. 4, 5, 6. Alright.
And then you can choose whether to discard Gifts of the Magi or not.
Let's not.
All right. In that case, much as I hate to say it, it is your initiative.
So you're not drawing up a fired sword?
Oh, right. Yeah, draw the one. Woohoo.
Okay. When it gets to the match, I wasn't negated, I'd be happy about it, but you know. Hmm.
Draw anyway, because you'd still be at 16.
Well, no, that's true. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just try the Great Fish and hope you didn't draw an interrupt or negate.
Oh. Well, I did, in fact, draw the Rabshak's threats, so not only is that negated, but your next enhancement is prevented.
Ah, well. All that, and I forgot to use shield. Darn. Hmm. So this is discarded.
Correct.
And is it worth it? That's the question. Nah, let's save it for more fun times. So I will lose by the numbers.
These guys will come back. Goes away.
Alright, so I guess. I should probably put him back down, I suppose. And with that, I will pass.
Alright. Of course, you put him down immediately before I draw exiles.
Well, of course.
Alright, upkeep phase. Mighty Warrior ticks down. Woes will move to. I believe Woes will go to Moses, actually.
Alright.
Anything else during upkeep? Nope. So then we will. Then drop Mighty Men. We will play The Lord Delivers as a good enhancement.
Alright. Mighty Men seems like a pretty good card in this matchup.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you didn't drop me the Jeremiah. But we'll make do, I suppose.
Yeah, he'll probably come back down eventually, so.
Well, we'll see. If he lasts long enough, because all of my other options suffer for Sheol. So we'll go ahead and swing with Mighty Men. Negate an evil or neutral card will be gifts of the Magi, I suppose.
Alright.
Since not much else matters. And we'll band to your Moses, who is negated, but he is still large.
Right. Large boy Moses. Hmm. Well, this is where Nazareth kind of comes back to bite me when I ended up including.
I almost negated Nazareth, and then I went, oh yeah, you have Nebi. Maybe not such a great plan.
Well, I mean, I initially did not include Nebuchadnezzar, but then I was like, oh, he's just too good in case I get him, before Nazareth, and guess it didn't quite pan out. Let's see, you've got 7 cards in hand.
Right.
I guess I can. I have to do both of that. Ugh. I liked all those cards that I got to draw and kind of wanted to keep them. And I'm just going to block with the Serpent. And I'm going to paralyze Caleb for 3 turns. And there's a my initiative.
Yes, it is.
Alright, I will die.
Alright. Only I still had my Book of the Law to bounce him. But alas.
That was my plan all along.
Go ahead.
Alright, we'll draw 3, and let's put woes on.
Oh, shoot. Whoops.
What's up?
Nope, never mind. I made a mistake in thinking that I had made a mistake.
Oh.
Pay no heed.
Classic. Alright, well, I guess since Moses is negated, I will put woes on the Lord delivers. Well, actually, no, let's do Mighty Men. He's kind of. I don't know if I want to keep him around. Or keep him, banding to my people.
Yeah, might be a good one to stop.
Yeah, and let's put down Colosseum. And then I suppose since my Moses is negated, I can play Nunc Dimittis on him and reveal my top 7 and a revealed good card to hand. Well, here are some options, I guess. Well, 2. I guess I'll take Faith. And the rest go beneath my deck. And let's see. I'll play wages and search my deck for an evil card. Oh, I can't search my deck.
Nazareth.
Gosh dang it. Alright, that doesn't work. I will underdeck wages.
Nothing in reserve, huh?
Nope. I only got 3 cards left in there and none of them for wages. Hmm. Well, I will... Yeah, I'm going to play Faith. And I will take Faith of Samuel for my discard. And then... let's see. Gifts is not negated right now, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Hmm. Yeah, this one's still probably better. Let's turn that one over and turn that one over. And then I will go to my attack and I'll attack with Elijah and I'll choose the Tartan to block.
Right. The Tartan negates a good or neutral card, which will be Hidden Treasures.
Mm-hmm.
He captures a territory class character, which will be Moses.
Makes sense.
And he bans to a generic Assyrian, which will be Siege Army from my hand to discarded Sheol.
Well, it didn't go quite how I wanted it to.
And it is your initiative.
Alright, well, with that, I will... Yeah, I'm gonna play Faith of Samuel, and I will band in Mighty Men and Jeremiah. So I will use the Mighty Men to negate the Tartan.
Okay, so Siege Army is kicked out, but no Cascade.
Correct.
And you get Moses back.
Yep. And then I guess he goes to your hand, which I will reveal.
Ah, yep.
And, well, that's good at least. No evil enhancements. But yeah, good thing Siege Army goes back to hand, because that's only one evil brigade. Alrighty then. So I will draw one. And it is your initiative.
That it is. How much is that worth? Yeah, may I play a dominant?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop the Chronicles of the Kings to kick those two out. Unfortunately, again, no Cascade, but
Yep.
would have been smarter to play it beforehand, knowing that you had it from the Faith, but
Right.
oh well. Still your initiative.
And it also takes out the Lord Delivers.
That is true. Yep.
Alright, let's see. What do you're negating Mosethos woes, right? Yeah, so ends is
Correct.
not negated.
Correct.
Alright, so I will add ends to the battle. And reveal my top 7. And whiffed on the enhancements. But we do get a Humble Lost Soul. And they stay on top, so yep, we'll do that. Which that might actually be okay.
Oh, you know what?
Hmm.
Woes was negating Mighty Men. And Mighty Men negated Tartan. So,
Oh, you're right.
so
Shoot.
Tartan was never negated.
Yep.
Which I think just... Oh no, that...
Well,
Yeah.
so yeah, so Moses would be back.
recaptures Moses. Siege Army is still in battle.
Yep.
Which means you didn't draw one off... Well, yeah, it also negates the draw off Mighty Men.
Yep. Okay. So then, let's see. I guess I would still probably play Faith of Samuel.
Yeah. And my response would be the same. So.
Okay. Alright, so then I guess I added Ends of the Earth. I didn't reveal Angel of the Lord, pretend that wasn't the 7th card, and it was actually Aaron is on top. Disciples Aaron.
Cool.
Because he's green. Alright, well, in that case, well, I guess now that you have 2 Lost Souls there, I'm going to play Son of God, and we'll rescue Moses. And then I'll play Second Coming to search for and play Son of God to rescue exiles. And then it's me add 5 cards in my hand, so I will yeah, I think that works. I'm gonna play 2 bears, which cannot be prevented because of Humble. And I'll shuffle Siege Army, Hired Sword, and Nebuchadnezzar.
Alright. That puts you at 9-9, I believe.
Yep.
10-11, so still your initiative.
Alright, and I will play Delivered. Also cannot be prevented. And we'll activate an artifact from my deck.
Nazareth.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
That does put you at 12-11, though.
Yeah, so we'll just do that. I remember,
All
no,
right.
that's why I discarded Delivered, so that I wouldn't try to do that again. Alright, well, at least it
Alright, my initiative.
got me numbers. Yep.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright. Elijah doing work. Well, actually, no, Humble Lost Soul doing work.
Yeah.
Well, that does leave me with 3 cards in hand, though, which is not great, but I will pass the turn.
Alright. I'll draw 3. There's a darkness. Does nothing right now.
Of course, now that Moses is gone, you draw the Lost Soul. That doesn't do much.
Of course. Of course. Alright, so Mighty Warrior goes down to 0 and comes back.
Right.
Caleb goes down to only 2 turns. Woes moves to... I guess I don't really know what Herod's Temple is doing, which scares me. So unless it was just there for the Simon, let's be safe and put it on that.
All right. I'm gonna mark it so we actually remember what's on. Well, so that I actually
Fair
remember
enough,
what
yeah.
Woes is on.
Here, I'll do that on Mighty Men as well. So that we don't forget that again too.
Yep.
I believe. Got a couple options here actually. Let's do it this way, since I haven't actually used Mary yet. Go ahead and drop Jotham the Mighty.
Alright.
And now that Sheol's gone,
Yeah.
go ahead and attack with him to convert him to Meek, to take a good card from reserve, which will be... I think in this case it will be Jehoshaphat the Seeker. It'll go to my hand. That's CBN. He is now in battle as a 4/3, and while I don't control a good enhancement in battle, Mary protects Meek heroes from harm.
Mm-hmm.
That's my rescue.
Alrighty. Not banding. I could still do that. That's a...
To a Meek hero, which, I mean, I suppose I could ban to that Jehoshaphat, but I think I'd rather not in this instance.
Alright. Well... Yeah, I guess I might as well try something here. I'll block with Devouring Lion and reserve. Should I do Caleb? Let's do Mary.
Well, I did just put a star hero in my hand.
Oh, that's
so
right.
I'll go ahead and reveal him.
Darn. Probably should have just done one character. Alrighty. Well, I guess, let's see. You're 4/3, but you are protected from me, so that means I'm actually losing. My
That is
initiative.
correct. Your initiative.
Alright. Once again, I will die and you'll get the Lost Soul.
That's all. Alright. 8 cards in hand. We'll go ahead. And you don't have a Humble anymore, so I don't care too much about getting down, I suppose. Yeah, go
Sure.
ahead.
Till I draw my Falling Away. Haha. Alright. Well, I guess my woes will move to Mary and
We
don't know that I really have any good options here. So I think I'm just going to go to my attack. And let's try this. I will go out with Jeremiah and look at your hand. And yeah, that's scary enough for me. So I'm going to play first off of Hidden Treasures. And let's do it. New beginning.
All right.
My draw was, or my draw 3 was pretty terrible, so this is pretty much my only option, I think.
Fair enough. All right, let's
So
reset.
let's see. This gets banished, and all of this goes in here. On the bright side, at least with Lackey, there's no chance in shuffling your discard pile or Land of Redemption in. Yeah. Alright, and I will draw 8. Feels good to actually be, or to be the one playing a new beginning against you, because usually it's the other way around.
Indeed.
Although, you know, not that version, but.
Yeah, close enough. All right. My remnant will grab me Ishmaya from reserve.
Seems good.
And Hunter will... I can actually go to my deck.
Yep, now my Nazareth is in the deck, so, or in my hand. I mean, it's one of those.
Grab me Distressed, I think.
Alright. And then I will begin a new turn. I'll draw 3. And, Now the question is, which way do we go? I'll put that down. I will put that down. We'll put that down. So that's actually, you know, useful in territory. And well, I guess since we got him again, I might as well see if you drew any evil characters. We'll rescue with Jeremiah.
What do you think?
That's some evil characters.
That is indeed some evil characters.
King Sennacherib. Hey, there's the Joshua.
Finally.
Alright. That will be my rescue.
Right. Now the question is, how do I want to play this? I believe the answer is going Sennacherib to take an Assyrian warrior from my deck. which will be King Tiglath.
Alright.
Fortunately, I can't exchange with him because he goes to my hand, but
Right.
I would like to play a dominant,
You may do so.
and I will play doubt.
Mm-hmm. Strict dominance, negate heroes, toss all multi-brigade enhancements.
Indeed. And with that, it is currently a stalemate, and your initiative.
I think I'm just gonna pass.
As will I.
Cool. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Alright. Draw 3. And unfortunately, you don't have any lost souls for me.
Yeah, that's why I didn't risk it with Ends of the Earth. So I thought about adding it to see if I could find something that would help, but it wasn't worth the risk.
How do I want to play this? Well, we'll go ahead and drop our full Christmas theme man again here.
Hey.
And we'll drop Joseph since we haven't seen him yet. Much fun as it would be to attack with him, though, I believe we are going to swing with Mighty Warrior. Your brigades is 2.
Well, it's actually 9, unfortunately.
Oh, right, because it includes the neutral.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
Yep,
so look at the top 7.
One of those that just says opponent's brigades and not good and evil brigades. Well, it should be the top 9.
So, yep. It's limit 7.
Oh, right, yep, okay.
So I can either take a good Isaiah or OT red card and underdeck the rest, or toss the next evil enhancement. And I believe I will take this good OT red card, take a Soldier's Prayer, send the rest to the bottom of my deck.
That's a pretty good OT red card.
That it is. It can be any other OT red card almost.
I guess I will. Unless you wanted to do something else, I will decline.
No, I was just going to say that's my battle challenge.
Ah, okay. No harvest time?
Not as such, no.
Alright. I wonder if that'll get a reprint in Gospels of Christ.
Maybe.
Because I think it's from John, right? Yeah,
Sounds right.
that'd be cool.
Harvest is plentiful, but the servants are few, or something along those lines.
Yep, something like there. Let's see.
Yeah, John 4:35.
Yeah, but it's the old verse, or it's on the Warriors card, so the verse is old, and you have to like translate it into modern language. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna decline.
Understandable. Well, I think... just in case, I'm not even going to be overly aggressive with it. I'll play Soldier's Prayer and go to my discard for Bravery of David.
Fair enough.
And we'll go ahead and drop Ishmael. And yeah, you've seen him. You love him. Go ahead and drop Josh. And that'll be my turn. Go ahead.
Alrighty. I will draw 3. And oop, there's a lost soul.
Yes. Ooh. This
But
one gives you options, though.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess I might as well. I will take evil character from my deck, since I can actually search my deck. Yeah, this one's got potential to be pretty fun.
Oh, no.
Alright. Then I guess since you already know I've got him, I'll put him down. And I'll play Wages. I can actually search my deck this time. And well, that's a little unfortunate.
Are you out?
Maybe. Yep, I guess so. Alright. Well, do I want to put it back in my deck? I don't think there's any reason to do that, so I'll just let it be discarded, I guess. And now how do I deal with what you have? Well, I know you have that, and I know you have that, so I think my best option here is we're gonna put down this guy. And yeah, we're gonna put down that one. And we'll occupy the site. Please limit your options a little bit. And then I will attack with Simeon, and I'm going to ban 2 Philip's daughters.
Ooh. That's not very nice.
Just hope we hit the right cards.
Shoot. Bringing them all out at once spaces them out a ton, huh? Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Well, choose 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Alright.
Yeah, well, got some decent ones.
That you did. Those are underdecked, yeah?
Yep.
And then I draw equal. Well, no souls in there.
Yeah, well, didn't really need any, I suppose. Alright, well, that is my attack.
So it is. I. Oh, you know what? May I play a dominant?
Sure.
Alright. I'm actually gonna play 3. I'm gonna play Woes to negate Nazareth. Then I'm gonna play Second Coming to search my deck for Son of God. And then rescue that darkness. And that's game.
Ah, man, I let you draw into
The
it.
draw 4. Yeah, the draw 4 gave me both of those dominants. So.
Nice. Well, good game.
Yep. Good game.
My other option was Falling Away and Elijah, but you had Falling Away, so.
I did also have Falling Away, yeah. And I had the Scattered as
right,
well,
yep.
which might have, I don't know, would you have been able to stop it if I'd gone Sennacherib Scatter?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, so I could have added ends. It was kind of like a, desperation, but yep, there's my Angel of the Lord still in there, and my Colosseum. Oh man. Yeah, I was like, well, if I draw into Colosseum, that would be good. If I drew into Table of Demons, I could have searched for Colosseum. Or if I drew into Angel of the Lord, then I think those were my my outs, I guess, but
Sure, yeah.
didn't get there. Alrighty, well, thanks a whole bunch for putting this together sort of last minute and playing.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, it was fun. We'll have to save these decks for next year. Do it again. Maybe revise them a little bit. Or I suppose by next year.
I was going to say, I imagine there will be some slightly better on-theme stuff for
next
year.
Yeah, I think that's for sure. So, alrighty. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Merry Christmas.